Raise your hand if you've ever been publicly victimized by Regina George. We're talking Mean Girls today.
10-year anniversary. Whoa.
10
Whoa.
years. Now,
What the heck?
We just made everyone feel old. I think we just did it.
So many people quote it. So many people love it. We got Rachel McAdams. So beautiful as Regina George. Spoiled little something something. Fugly slut.
Fugly slut. Yes. She's a fugly slut. Lindsay Lohan.
Right before she went a little cray-cray.
This is golden era of Lindsay Lohan. The golden era.
And then it goes downhill. Yeah. Amanda Seyfried. That was the first time I got to see her. First time you see her is her getting hit by the ball. Like hits her in the chest.
She's putting the K on her chest. And she did it backwards.
That's adorable. I love Karen. She's just so innocent and adorable.
I know.
People just don't think of her because she's such a slut.
We've all got a little bit of Karen inside of us.
Lacey?
Yeah, Lacey. She was Meg Griffin on Family Guy also. The first Meg Griffin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I always remember her from Party of Five.
Yeah.
She's rich because her dad invented toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel.
That's hilarious.
I know.
And then for Gretchen Wieners.
Oh yeah, and then Lizzie Kaplan. She was Janice. And I love Lizzie.
Janice in. Oh my gosh. I love her. What's the name of the guy that hangs out with Janice? Like the gay guy.
Oh!
But he's just as important. He's awesome in the movie, so.
But just as important was Miss Norbury. Tina Fey.
She's like the coolest math teacher ever.
Yeah, teachers weren't really like that.
Regina George's mom. What is her name? What is her name?
Yes.
Amy Poehler.
The cool mom. I feel like cool moms, you're trying a little too hard.
I'm sure it was awkward for Regina. There were like certain scenes where she would be like, "Mom, stop talking."
But then like she's making out with a guy in her room and the mom just like, "Oh, here, you need this.
Here's a condom." I love how she's like constantly taking a photo of like everything that Regina does.
And posing. I do feel like there's a lot of lessons to be learned from Mean Girls. Overall, nobody wants to bully around.
Exactly. We would review this movie, but everybody knows it very well.
Yes.
So
There's
if you
nothing to
haven't
review.
seen it, I was about to say go to your Blockbuster video. That doesn't exist anymore. So let's talk about this.
All right. The first thing that we noticed, and this kind of has to go along with high school in general.
Actually, Katie noticed it too
Yes.
when she first started attending school because she was homeschooled. So she goes to this high school and she starts realizing that she has to ask for permission to do anything because adults don't trust you.
Sounds right.
Yes, I remember that definitely in high school. We had to ask for like the bathroom. We couldn't even have snacks.
No.
In fact, half the stuff the girls were wearing in this movie, we were not allowed to wear in our school.
There were laws in school, and they broke all of them. We weren't even allowed to wear flip-flops.
No,
in
we weren't
Florida.
either.
Yeah.
No. Or sleeveless shirts.
No
Like,
sleeveless
there was like
shirts.
certain sleeveless shirts that you cannot wear.
Yeah, in every like scene, Lindsay Lohan's got like the lowest cut shirt imaginable.
Yep.
So
Or like her shirt's like above her belly button
Yes.
or something like that. Or her
No.
skirt is like super short.
stereotypes. Every teen movie, you walk into the cafeteria and everybody's at their own table.
The jocks.
Yes.
It's the cheerleaders.
The nerdy kids.
Nerdy kid. Yes. Especially those three are like the top ones.
Yeah, they're always segregated.
I thought it was very interesting that they had like an Asian.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Some
wow.
culture tables
Yeah.
too. Because that's
That's
not
like-
what it's like in school.
Yeah.
Not that I remember. I mean,
No.
everyone sat at tables, but I don't feel like there was a label sitting over top of it. I do feel like the stereotypes are a little bit overplayed. And you know, I do understand now why they put all the stereotypes out there is because you'll see people that fit these categories, but they're all struggling with the same issues.
Yes.
They're all struggling with, you know, bullying and
acceptance.
feeling ugly and this and that. Like every single girl goes through that, no matter what category you're in. It's hard because in Mean Girls, Katie doesn't really know what it's like to live in high school and have friends, and she's so fresh that she doesn't even have to try.
Yeah,
But like everyone else that's like they're trying so hard. Like the one really nerdy girl is just like obsessing over Regina.
The girl with the curly hair.
Yes.
With the white set vagina.
Yeah. As specific as it gets.
Yes.
If you don't know who she is by now, then don't even bother.
She thinks Regina George is flawless.
Yeah.
She's a little obsessed.
She's
a little
obsessed.
Overboard. Talk about Janice Ian being into her. I don't think she realizes what the other creeper girls are out there that
For
are obsessed
real.
with her, right?
Why wasn't she picking on that girl?
I don't know. I'm sure she was in the book.
She had to have been. Could be obsessed
She was
girl,
like the first,
wide vagina.
probably the first girl after Janice in the book, and they just didn't talk about it or something. I thought it was funny. The girl in the wheelchair.
Remember
I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you. Back in the wheelchair.
Any sense at all. Oh my god.
Like, what did you even say? The part where Janice like cuts the nipple area,
And then everyone just, like,
everyone wears it.
accepts it.
That makes no sense.
How?
Okay, let's talk about the parts of the movie that just didn't make any sense to
Yes.
us at all. That being one of them.
That was one of them. House parties, unrealistic.
There were like 100 people there.
Yeah.
Not a cop showed up. There wasn't anybody
Yeah.
complaining about the sound or anything
No,
like that.
nothing.
The way that they dressed at the party, she looked like she was going to like an 80s prom.
Yeah, it was like she was like, I'll just wear this thing because it doesn't fit me.
And for some reason, she wears like a
Bra.
bra with a strapless dress.
Who
which we were
dressed
like,
her?
What happened
What is
there?
going on?
Everybody started fighting, which again
Yes.
was very unrealistic. And if you actually look at some of the people fighting in the background, they're like, oh, ow, you hit me really hard with your ring.
sorry.
Your ring.
See, that's how we fight.
The fact that the bus hit Regina George, it seemed like it was going like 100 miles per hour.
It really was. I mean, that bus driver, I hope, got arrested
Yeah, I know.
because Regina was in the road for quite some time. She didn't dart into the road.
Yeah, they were both standing
Yeah.
there. Buses go slow.
They do. I've never seen a fast bus. What we were trying to say, like when we rewatched it, we noticed there was a lot of things that were important in the movie, and that was that girls need to support each other. Girls should be cheering each other on.
If all girls would just change things up and be more supportive instead of hating each other or whatever, I wonder where this world would be.
It'd really be a lot different.
Yeah.
Because girls have such a hard time trusting each other.
It just makes me sad that as much as we love this movie, a lot of negative realities come out of it. Like the big thing the past couple years has been bullying.
Yes.
And a lot of children committing suicide because of bullying. And even, like, I mean children. We're
Yeah.
talking about, like, 8, 10,
Kids,
14
yeah.
years old and teens committing suicide because they're being picked on. I feel like when we were in school, we didn't hear about that
No.
as much. I don't know when
I
this
don't-
picks up.
I don't know if it's just because the internet's become such a big factor in text messaging, and there's a lot more communication happening.
That's true.
And quick communication.
It's true because a lot of these situations come from like bullying on Facebook or some sort of media outlet or something.
Yeah. And honestly, if you're in school, if you're with a group of friends, whatever it is, if you're struggling, remember to be yourself. That is all that matters in the end. Because you are you, you're living your own life, everyone else is separate of you. It's all going to be separate at some point. I mean, that's what Mean Girls was about too. It was just to be yourself, do you, focus on yourself, and just follow the path. Have fun with it. There's no point in stressing yourself out.
Yeah.
People are people.
Why spend so much of your time trying to be like someone else when you have that one unique beauty about yourself?
I remember that every single person is different. Everyone's different. No one's going to be exactly how you want them to be. And accept those flaws that they have and just make it awesome.
Yeah.
You know? You're not perfect. They're not perfect. All right. Well, everyone should be friends then.
Well, I hope this didn't get too serious for some of you.
I know. This is like all Mean Girls. Ha ha ha.
It is.
Mean Girls. It's funny.
And then bullying. Well, thank you for enjoying our video. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming that you did, but
they did.
okay.
They totally did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, happy 10 years, Mean Girls. And if you liked Mean Girls, that means you have to hit the like button because, I mean,
Yeah.
duh.
Of course. I'm a mouse. Duh. Let us know in the comments what your favorite part is, favorite quotes,
Please
anything.
share.
All right, see you in our next video.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, don't forget.
Sunny. Yo, Shuddy.
Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one.
Where's the subscribe button? Right here? In between us?
Put it right here, yeah. That's a good place.
Hi, subscribe button. Ooh, I know.